Hello everyone, we are back in Elder Scrolls Online, and today I played, when Necrom came out, I played through the story, but I played through it on my Templar, and I never really got into, and I got my companion that was an Arcanist, and I never actually got into trying out the Arcanist, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing some Arcanist gameplay, and see how it is, and I might be going back to the Necromancer, because I only briefly played the Necromancer. I think I only got to like level 5, and so I really never really felt that one out either, but that'll be a whole separate thing. But this one is all about the Arcanist, so we're gonna go in here and I'm gonna create my character, and then we're gonna get going.
Let the cat fight those monsters. I'm getting out of here. The island sprung a leak. Run!
Okay, I did not come straight here. After I created my character and everything, I tried to summon Isabel right here, who was a companion that I unlocked. I liked all the companions, and I thought she would just be unlocked or whatever, but I actually had to do her quest. Well, it's not, I just had to do the intro quest, but I wound up having to do her entire quest line, even if it's very short, to be able to summon her, which kind of sucks. I thought it was already an account-wide open type of deal, but it was not. But let's get going. We're going to talk to Razumdar. I don't know where he is. Where is he? Oh, just down the road. So I'm glad I didn't pick somebody
get off my feet.
with a longer quest line. Hers is pretty short, but yeah, when I couldn't summon, I checked, and then they were online. It was like, oh, well, you just do her the intro quest, and then you can summon her.
Raz enjoys a good fight as much as the next cat, but these are horrible creatures.
Look at Razumdar just killing everything. What are these things?
Oh, good to see you. Raz has a proposal if you have the time.
Alright. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it was like, oh, you just do like the intro or the entry quest, and then you could do it, and now it was her whole quest line.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
Cloak and dagger work? Sounds ominous.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. This one has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how could I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
Alright.
Shimmerin serves as the arrival point for newcomers to the island. It's the perfect place to ask a few leading questions and determine what the people think of the Queen's decree. Raz would go, but many know his face, yes?
Anyone particular you want me to talk to regarding the Queen's decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. All Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranuel, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
What did Newell speak about, and where can I find her?
All Newell complained about it.
Newell?
No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
And what about Ranu?
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him, before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
What's the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as law keepers and protectors of social standards. very persnickety. When the rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
What? What do you mean? So, wait a minute, what? We didn't even talk about Zoxola yet, but let's get to that one.
Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. Roz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Roz. Ugh. Roz hates the wet stuff.
All right, kitty. What does this have to do with the geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No,
Right.
that would be ridiculous.
I didn't get everything from him? What are we
Shimmerin
missing?
serves as the arrival point for newcomers. Raz never saw. As a matter of fact, Raz made a list.
let's skip
All
the-
Newell complained about it. True. The divine prosecution serves as law. Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. True.
I just
The
fucked all
divine
this.
prosecution. Nothing at all. We need to
There it is.
confirm these rumors or else put an end to them. Everyone should be pleased with the Queen's decree. Opening the border shows progress, yes?
All right.
While you ask questions around this...
I'll do it. On to this way. I made, as you can see, a high elf to be my Arcanist. And hopefully I am also on Summerset, so I'm playing through Summerset story. Hoping people aren't as snooty to me, since I am a high elf. Because you know how high elves look down on everyone else in, is it on this side? In Elder Scrolls games. Is this thing alive? Oh, it's a salamander. Alright, salamander.
Sendar, protect us from harm.
I got fire on? I thought I had, lightning on. Summerset, I'm not reading this. Okay. Oh, they're right here! The Argonian! That thing must have killed them, or someone killed them. Any more this way? No, this way. Oh, this is the ideal way of going this way. Cutting across. Shit! Oh no, that's okay. It's okay. There's actually a road down here. Oh, I gotta see a riding train now. I'm starting fresh. I don't have no speed, no stamina. Oh wait. So, I think when you first start, your character actually runs faster than the horse moves. So I really should just be running rather than being on this horse until I can like get more. Well, if it's the horse place, I'll do it over here. Now the horse place is out there. I usually start with stamina a little bit first so I can run faster longer, and then I start going into speed. I don't know if that's the ideal way, but that's the way I always do it.
I am
Renew.
desperate.
Barah, Caravel. How can a humble merchant help so exalted a personage on this fine and fine day?
Wonder how your name ended up in the Divine Persecutions Observation Log.
The Divine? Did a justiciar send you to harass me? I've lived in Summerset my whole life, and I did nothing wrong. You high elves, you say we're welcome, and then you treat us like criminals. Is there any wonder I had to speak out?
What did you say exactly?
After I filled out all the proper forms and arranged to bring my cousin here, the ship arrived and they carted all the newcomers away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady, but what has it profited me? Nothing.
You're not a high elf. Have you lived in Summerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of.
Do you
Our
like living
business
here?
has grown. Summerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though.
All
I
right, see you
fear...
later. Yeah, where's this last person? I should probably check my map, right? They're way on the other side. Way on the other side. Oh, maybe we can cut through here. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, maybe I can talk to the, I don't know what a stable person is. Get my speed up on them. These are guild traders. I'll do it at some point. You gotta be like on top of that crap every day. Or you gotta you can purchase writing lessons, I think, from the store. Okay, so she's close.
Find your own patch of beach. Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What is the path of Axelon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every High Elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state.
I heard you made some complaints.
I believe in caution as much as the next High Elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened to your apprentice?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Any explanation?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
Alright, get back to work.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
A lot of the high elves, their assistants and servants, they be wood elves all the time. I mean, I know they're both part of the Aldemary Dominion and stuff, but it just seems like it's always like that. Alright, talk to Azumdar, wherever he is. I guess he's inside the town now? Oh, the stable person is there. Let me get a little bit more spam. We can run a little bit longer.
Honor and praise.
Oh shit! Just put it on his feet. Well, okay. Here he is.
This is unheard of.
Oh, listen to this.
Why have you closed the monastery?
Good people, I hear your concerns.
But the workers I hired, they were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
The kin lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Ultima society.
Well, he just says what
The old dark's
what he's
right.
gonna say and
Lock up the
walk away.
newcomers.
Send the newcomers back where they came from. We don't want them here.
Alright, Razumdar.
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
Yep, they've been sequestered.
Sequestered? Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ranul's cousin just arrived, but O'Newell's assistant has lived on Summerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Sok Solza have to say?
He's dead.
Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the King Lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery.
All right.
Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
All right. Where's the monastery? Oh, I need to check my weapon too, because I swore I had a lightning staff on, but maybe I found a fire one? Because I prefer the lightning to the fires. I gotta get used. I've never really used the staff too much, because I never really like how they work. But plus, I was on my Templar, and I was using a two-hand weapon on my Templar. Well, I've done the one-hand Templar too at some point.
You there?
What's this?
I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I saw one.
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards, and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... you say I won some gold?
There it is.
Don't you remember? Raz always pays his debts. And
Always buys his
always
drinks.
buys the drinks.
Let's go.
Gold and drinks? Well,
I should listen to the whole conversation. You want gold and drinks. Alright, let's investigate. Oh, something's over here. Downstairs and upstairs. And still sequestered guests. Widows, 4 males, 3 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. One says she lived in Somerset for more than a year. Moved to preparation cells. Khajiit, 7 males, 9 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. Sent half to preparation cells and the other half to holding cells. 4 Argonians, gender inconclusive. Who can tell with the muck swimmers? Wow. Moved to preparation cells for immediate siphoning. Okay. Bretons, 1 male, 2 females, claim to be traded from Rayrest. Or did they say Daggerfall? Does it even matter? Why am I even writing all this down? What does the new Aldar plan to do with this information? Placed in holding cells. Red Guards, 2 males, 4 females, all arrived from ship from Hammerfell. One says she was sent from by Ranul. The trader sent half to holding, the other to preparation. Nords, 1 male, claims to be part of something called the Nord Cultural Exchange, sent to holding. Most of them went to holding, but still some went to preparation, and the 4 Argonians went right to siphoning. Kin Lady's letter. How long is it? I'm not reading all that. I'm probably missing some of the story by not reading that. I saw that this guy.
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap.
Where can I find the people that have been sequestered?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldar brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way.
Okay. You must have some idea where they were sequestered.
Again with the questions about the newcomers. Why does a newly arrived high elf care about the complexities of Summerset bureaucracy? Still, if I had to guess, I'd say they were taken into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away.
One more question. Anything else I should know about this monastery?
The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldork has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
Alright, good night. Got one more. Above. I just heard a cat. Oh, abyssal pearl? That's what it said? It disappeared. Abyssal pearl. Yeah, it's in here.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldork's office, wouldn't you agree?
Who are you? Felserin.
I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind.
And what purpose would that be?
The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pearl like that. There were strange creatures nearby.
Interesting.
Yeah, Rosendar
I've never
destroyed
seen
it.
anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
How did you manage to get past the sentry, by the way?
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations.
So what else could be going on here?
That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldork and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers?
Alright, I'm gonna go to the Undercroft.
A curious pearl.
I didn't put on any of my
I
bar.
wonder where the Aldork acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on with the newcomers.
Undercroft, I feel like we're gonna be having some fighting down here, so I'm gonna buff myself and put my crap on and get this show on the road. Oh shit. Is there another down? This side, maybe? Yes.
Why are you here?
I'm just passing through. Let's see.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages? These people did nothing to deserve such treatment.
Oh, women's point over here.
There's someone alive over there. See if you can help her.
Is it you? That says free the prisoner? Oh, this one. Free the prisoner. No.
Ready to write the next chapter of our...
No, I don't. You're just standing in the way. I guess I gotta talk first.
Thank the divines! You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here.
Why did they lock you in a cage?
It's a nightmare. We came to Summerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
There are only a few of you here. Where are the rest of the newcomers? Well, half of them
The monks gathered them a few moments ago and
wherever.
took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take...
Is that a scoffin?
That was a scoffin.
Oh, thank you for setting me free.
What's a scoffin? Oh, so whatever this is on the ground. Hold on, let me look. It looks like a person to me. Kind of, but what's this thing sticking out right here? Like a tentacle or a horn. Alright.
A Daedra. Here? And that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious.
What's a dead scoffin doing in a monastery? Devoted to the eight?
An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds.
In that list of
Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
This is what the prisoners of the monks to the rest of the newcomers.
Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action.
What about your missing friend?
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
Defend. Well,
More
sir.
newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear.
Earl of
Your
Clavicus Vile.
turn will come.
Oh shit, he's coming up here? Where is it? Turn off!
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures.
Alright. Oh, these.
The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them
Sendar
off
was
while I
with us
complete
in
my
that fight.
spell.
That's it?
Come on, let's talk outside.
I thought we'd be killing more stuff in here. What's this? Oh, it's urn.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier.
What happened to the pearl? Did you destroy it?
I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Sigic Order. Our Rite Master sent me to investigate a warning we
Sigic
received
Order? Don't they
about a
usually-
plot involving Summerset. My inquiries led me here.
No, be secretive, and they definitely don't divulge their identities, not normally. The Sigic Order?
The Sigic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all of this?
I was working with Razumdar, one of the Queen's eyes, but what happened to the pearl?
An eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Sigic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it.
Alright, let's go. Escape.
Focus your mind. Stay with me.
Huh. Where'd that go? Yeah, I gotta get a lightning staff back on.
To battle.
No, now I know why I said escape. I should just throw my stuff at him. The last one is supposed to explode. Oh, that's very draining on a magic. You just can't throw them
There
back.
are none left to stand against us.
Yeah, that's the magic drain. Like the runes, but the last one is supposed to explode. Let's go out this side. This side is closer to the door. Oh shit! I thought it was stairs. No. to Razumdar. Where are we?
Living on Altaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
A small one. Okay, Razumdar, where are you? Inside somewhere. Oh, I gotta increase my bag size. I'm gonna run above. Are there stairs in here? Oh, yeah.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
Everybody was killed, dude.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement, and by we, Raz means you.
Of course. You want me to go and accuse Kin Lady of conspiring with the Daedric cult?
Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Oldar. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door.
I also met a mage from the Sijic Order.
A Sijic? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the Sijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Sijic mage say what the Order was investigating?
Yeah, warning and the pearl that we found.
There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, we can worry about the Sijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say.
Shouldn't you speak to the Kin Lady? You do work for the Queen, after all.
Kin Lady Avanice and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides, everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I would.
All right, Razumdar, I'll take care of it. So we have to attend the Kin Lady's meeting, which is somewhere. This person is just dancing. Oh, that's to the drum. I'm like, why are they dancing? Did I make a wrong turn? Was it inside of there? Here we go. Use elegant outfit. That's very high elven. Definitely. Oh, my Reece disappeared. Oop.
Yes? And who might you be?
I'd like to speak to Kin Lady Avanice.
The Kin Lady is currently engaged. She's holding a conference with Shimmerine's elite to discuss certain political matters.
I have an invitation.
Yes, so you do. And may I say that your outfit is suitably elegant. Please,
Thank
head
you.
into the garden.
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with all Dark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Summerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
Oh, leaving her own party. Talk to all Dark Tikkalar. Or him. Tikkalar. Whatever.
I see the Queen's decree has even attracted some of our wayward brethren back to our shores. But make no mistake, Ultima or not, you're as much a newcomer as one of those cats or lizards.
I hear that you and the Kin Lady have a plan for administering the Queen's decree.
You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with the Divine Prosecution about how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The Kin Lady and I have nothing but the best interests of Summerset and the newcomers in mind.
Is that why you are sequestering newcomers and other non-high elves beneath the monastery?
You really are well informed about things here in Shimmerine, aren't you? For an outsider. Though your heritage might be Ultima, but you aren't a native of Summerset. You simply don't have the bearing and cultured air of a true child of the island.
Okay. Like the high elf monks I saw working with Daedra beneath the monastery?
That's a serious accusation to toss around
Yeah, my
so
character
casually.
is just saying everything.
What did you say your name was again? I want to make sure to add it to the Divine Prosecution's observation log. For your own protection,
Sure.
you understand?
If you excuse me, All Dark, I remember I have someplace to be.
I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests in my absence.
Okay. Ooh, Chief to cigar syrup. Alright, let's go talk to Kin Lady Avanice. I don't know where she is, but we'll find her. Let me check these bookshelves. Alright, did it say above? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, it says above. Oh, stairs?
How dare you barge into my home without so much as a by your leave?
So you left your party to go hang out in your bedroom?
I'm sorry, Kerem, but I have no time for petitions or solicitations today. I have important work to get back to. Perhaps you can talk to my cousin. She's the Canon Reeve of our fair city.
Why do you oppose the Queen's decree?
Oh, such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Summerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain a separation.
And the All Dark agrees with your efforts to protect the island and the newcomers?
Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment.
Error?
Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when we met. And I recommended him for the position at the monastery. Error in
judgment.
I assure you, Kin Lord Millenthal praised Tilkala to no end.
They're in cahoots then. I mean, when you can't find the existence of someone, you know, prior to meeting them or prior to a certain time, you know, that should raise a red flag. And you were aware that the Aldark's monks were killing newcomers under the monastery?
That's preposterous. Aldark Tikala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Summerset.
But nobody ever comes out.
Those who pass will find a place here. As for the rest, they'll be returned to wherever they came from. That's what we agreed to.
It sounds like you should see for yourself what's happening at the monastery. Talk to Radhamdar.
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldark himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Aldark's explanation.
Okay.
Pretend you are adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Now, Tell Raz what you learned at the King Lady's manor.
Well, she believed they're being sequestered, but she is being misled.
Raz thinks Arcanist is as naive as she is complicit, but she's not a murderer. This new Alldark, though, has so much blood on his hands, it looks like he's wearing red gloves. From what I could discover, he didn't exist before he came to Shimmerine.
I overheard the King Lady said was going to meet the Alldark in the Coral Forest.
The Coral Forest? A strange meeting place. Raz thinks we should go and see what the Alldark is up to. After I take back that outfit, I might need it again later. Ah, you have a pretty admirer, my friend. The Psijic Sage, yes? Here she comes now.
Let's find out what she had to say.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Alldark in the Coral Forest.
To each other?
Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
I'm not stealing.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valcerin of the Psijic Order, and I agree that the Alldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately, to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
Nobody can take me? Shit. Okay, how do I get out of this town? Hopefully it's this way.
On the move.
Well, we're gonna go through this. And hopefully it's not a wrong choice. It feels like it's the wrong choice. Well, as long as there are open doors, I will keep doing it. Well, we got out of the city, so maybe it's not that big of a wrong choice. Okay, have I been close to this Coral Forest? That's right down the road. We're cutting across. Well, the road still kind of goes there. Well, let me see. Does it come out near the road? It's right off the road. Oh, now I see why they call it the Coral Forest. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta turn up in here. Oop, not next to you, I won't. No! Oh, it changed his mind. It hurt me say no.
One of Somerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out why the Alldark asked King Lady Arcanist to meet him out here.
How do we find them?
Based on what we saw in the monastery's undercroft, I'm hesitant to use magic to locate them. I suppose we'll have to find them through mundane means. Too bad the Queen's spy isn't here yet. I understand he's good at this sort of thing.
Search the forest. Now we're gonna get these demounted with all these lizards everywhere. Let's just stay on the inside so we hopefully won't run into any of them. God damn it. They're everywhere. No. No.
Murder! That wasn't part of the plan,
around
Alldark.
here.
You know nothing of the plan, you fool. Let me give you a taste of what the Prince of Bargains has in store for this pitiful world.
Where is he?
Prince, I want no part of Daedra. Help!
know where the hell he is. I see the marker, but there's nothing over here. Oh, he was right here. Oh, I gotta wait for him to show back up.
I'll go after the kin lady. You deal with the old dark.
Well, this thing is here. Alright, let's wait for him to respawn. Is he gonna show his ass back up? I had to come in here?
Come, Nebara! Let me show you. Yagra, destroy these fools!
You sure about that?
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Let's loot what he got.
Razumdar apprehended the kin lady. They're at the west edge of the coral forest. What happened to Uldark Tilkalar?
He's dead.
Did he escape? I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Uldark. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargain's Clavicus Vial. Strange magic and creatures worry me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more.
You think you can learn something from the pearl?
You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Right Master Aikesis all that transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to Artaeum and confirm my story.
What, they're not gonna believe you? Who is Right Master Aikesis?
The Right Master leads the Sijic Order from Kapora Tower on the island of Artaeum. This spell attunes you to a portal near Shimmerine, in the ruins of the Keep of 11 Forces. It always leads to Artaeum, no matter the island. One more adjustment, and there! You are now attuned. Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
How far is this? Oh, it's like right there. We're gonna get to this Great Shrine after we finish over here.
Ah, Five Claw. The Kin Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation. Queen Irene will be disappointed that the Kin Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Uldark to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes?
The Uldark called the Prince of Bargains before I killed him.
The Prince of Bargains? That could only be Clavicus Vial. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Sijic Sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks.
She returned to the Artaeum. She invited me to come and speak with their Right Master.
The Sijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic, or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes?
Valserine said the Order will try to find out more about the Uldark and Abyssal Pearls.
Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Sijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
Okay. Let's see what she has to say for herself.
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it.
How did you get involved with Uldark Tilkalar?
I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Summerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice.
So you knew he killed the newcomers.
What a hateful accusation! Tilcala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude.
Do all the monks in the monastery worship Daedra?
I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the Divine Prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilcala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen.
That would probably be for the best. Okay, before we go to... I need to... What do you call it? Way shrine anyway. I think. Unless there's a portal I can go through. Let's see if I have a... It's the world, right? This one? No. I don't have anything there. What is bothering me here? Isabel, where are you and why are you freaking getting killed from it? Oh, because you're not even fighting! Why are you not fighting?
Selling? I've got what you need.
Alright, let's travel. I'll probably travel there and I might end it after that because it seems like it'll be a whole thing. Oh, I should just end it here. I gotta run pretty far to get there. Oh, it's not that far, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end this part here, and then next part we will pick up in the Artaeum and talk to Balsarin or whatever her name is. So nice quick short intro part, and we'll pick it up next time. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Okay, bye bye.